Hi and welcome to Violet Connie Art. Today I am participating in the Green Gold Challenge hosted by Dena Tollefson. I decided to do a seahorse and I did a wash on the background after I used masking fluid to mask off the seahorse, and then tape around that to mask around. And then I did a wash from purple to phthalo blue and sprinkled it with some salt and removed just the tape. And then I moved on to painting the seaweed that is around this little guy. And I used a combination of greens, a Windsor green and also a Serpentine Genuine from Daniel Smith, and also a hint of Dioxazine Violet to get those shadows and shady tones in. I used Dioxazine Violet as my shading tone throughout this whole piece to keep it cohesive, and I also used it on the coral, which I am painting right now. So I first laid down a wash of the Dioxazine Violet very light, and then I put in where the shadows were going to be on those, leaving a highlight down one side, and then I spotted over the top of them with the Dioxazine Violet, and I went over it and over it, waiting for it to dry in between to get more depth and dimension into each of the coral or anemones that are painted there. I think they're anemones? I don't know what they're called. Anemones. Anyway, they're coral or some kind of living plant creature under the water. Then I dotted it over with a white gel pen, and it really made them look like they're glowing, so I was really happy with them. I wasn't so happy with the seaweed in the background, but that's fine, it kind of goes with it. And now I'm moving on to the seahorse, which is the green gold part of my picture. So I did a wash of, I think it was Hansa Yellow Light and also a Windsor Green, and I mixed those two together to use as my base for everything I did for this little seahorse. The way I got any other color for him was actually to use the Dioxazine Violet in different mixes to get different shades and tones throughout the seahorse for different parts. So that was really cool. So I just go around here and just paint all the little different decorated areas. How I put this picture together was I actually used 3 different reference photos, and I got things from each one. So the purple down the front, that I got from one photo, but that was actually yellow in the photo. The reeds I got from another photo. I tried to match them as much as I possibly could, but I found it really quite difficult, so I think I still need to work on that. But I think the main hero of the piece is obviously the seahorse, so I spent the most time on the seahorse and working on him. And I used 2 different references for the seahorse, because one reference I used to get the shape of the seahorse was very dark around the face, and so I used another reference to kind of get a closer look at the patterns and things that are around the seahorse's face. But overall I'm really happy with how he turned out, and I think it's really kind of cute, and yeah, I enjoyed doing this challenge, so make sure you go and check out everybody else that's doing this challenge. I've really been looking forward to doing this one, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who have been very busily making their green gold challenges for today, and we'll leave a link to Dena's original video about the green gold challenge in the description of this video. So yeah, go and check out everybody else's. I'm really keen to go and see them all. And I'm just finishing up by signing it here, and I also dotted on the seahorse with a lot of a white gel pen just to give it spots and some nice close-ups, which really looks kind of fresh and bright. I really enjoyed doing this one. It's so lovely, and yeah, I kind of like it. It's cute. There will be no shout out for today's video because this is a giant collaboration, so I'm shouting out to everybody else who is included in this collab. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you're notified every single time I put a new video up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!